Hello everyone. Today we will execute how to run the MySQL commands. Okay. For running the MySQL commands, you require the MySQL in your systems. But MySQL database right now we don't have because I don't have in my systems. But we can use the alternate method to execute the same commands. Through this, we have the software is available, that is the SAM. So same things we can perform through this XAMPP software tools. So suppose you don't have the MySQL in your system, that times you can use the XAMPP for executing the same things. Okay, so you have to first already install this XAMPP, open this XAMPP. So through this control panel you have to first make it on your MySQL as well as the Apache server. So here you have to click on this button start, so it will get start, and this is the red color means Apache server and MySQL server is now your on, so you can execute your MySQL commands through this XAMPP software. Now minimize this screen. Okay, so you have to run this command through the command prompts. So right here the command prompt cmd. Now it is a display on cmd commands on your screen. Now here existing directory is right now, that is a user and admin, but we required only the C colons. Okay, we required the C colon, that's why we write the command cd dot dot, that is the change directory. So we'll come out from this directory. Okay, change directory means what? Whenever we want to come out to change in a one directory to another directory, at times we use the cd command, that is a change directory. Now we are on the C colon prompts. Okay, C colon prompts. Now we will execute all the commands on this command prompt. Okay, so first we will create our database. Database is what? It is nothing but the collections of different tables. Okay, so suppose we have the database, that is a database 1, and inside this we have the different tables, that is the customer, employees, faculty, location, resource table, event request, event plan. These are the tables under this database 1. Okay, one by one we will create these tables inside this database. First we will discuss how to create the database, how to create the different tables inside this database. Okay, so now we will start. Before creating or executing any commands, you have to require first connect to the MySQL server. Okay, MySQL database. So we already turns your MySQLs and Apache server, then we have to connect through the command. So for this, the command is, first command is, that is a change directory cd XAMPP MySQL and bin. You have to set this path first. So command is cd, that is a change directory, then XAMPP, then MySQL, and then bin. Okay, so because of it, what happens, we will set our path. In path C drives, on C drives XAMPP is there, then MySQL is there, and bin is there. Okay, so after this your command is to connect with the user to the server. So command is MySQL underscore u hyphen u root and hyphen e. This is the next one command. So every times whenever you want to execute any MySQL commands, you have to always execute these two commands first. You have to first set your path through the directory, that is a XAMPP, MySQL and bin, and after which you have to execute MySQL hyphen u root and e. Enter. Then it will ask the password, just give the enter. Now we are successfully connected to the database, and database name is the MariaDB, and the none is represent. We are not now using any database here, so that's why it is the represent the none. Okay, so now we will first discuss first command, that is the show command. Show commands is what? How many database are already existing in this server. Okay, so command is show then databases, semicolon. Okay, so this is your first command, that is the show databases. So because of these show databases commands, it will display all the databases that is already existing in your server. So same type of the databases you cannot create. Okay, so how many databases are there? Databases are Coursera one database is there, employees one database is there, event plan is there, event plan line, enter request, information schema, MySQL, performance schema, PHP admin, resource table. These are the different databases are great. Already I have done a lot of practicals in this, so these databases are already created by that times. Okay, so because of these show databases, it will be display all the databases that are created, that are already existing inside your MySQL. So next one command is to create a database, creating and deleting a database. Okay, so when you want to create any database, what are the commands you have to write, and what is the when we want to delete the database, what the commands you required. Okay, so suppose this is a one database. The database is what? Southwind. This is the name of the database. Inside this database table is present product. So what is the command for this? This is your database Southwind. Inside this one table is there product, and what are the attributes of this table? Product ID, product code, name, quantity and price. And what is this the type? Product ID is the integer type, product code is the character, name is the variable character, quantity is the integer, and price is the decimal. So this database we have already covered in your theory lectures. So just you have to take the attributes and the data types while creating any tables. Okay, so this is your table product inside the database Southwind. Now for creating any database, the command is, you have to write the command, that is the create is the command, database is the keywords and the name of your database. Suppose my name of my database is the Southwind, semicolon. Okay, so create database Southwind, query okay, one row affected, means this database is the created. Now how to check the database is created or not? The command is show databases. Now right now first check, here the Southwind database was not there, so now we have created. So in the next after this executing the commands, this Southwind will be displayed inside this databases. Now check it over here, Southwind is there, yes it is the created, that's why the Southwind is displayed inside this databases. Okay, so suppose you want to delete this database, what is the commands? That is the drop database, that is the keyword, and the Southwind. Okay, 0 row affected, drop database Southwind. Now again check the database is existing or not. You can just, instead of writing typing commands every time, so you have to just press this arrow key, upward arrow key, it will be display previous commands. So show database, now check it over here, no that database is not there, means it is the deleted. So for creating a new database, the command is the create, and when you want to delete a database, that command is the drop database and the name of that database. Now we will execute create the database by checking that database is existing or not. Suppose it is existing, it means it will not create this data, and suppose this database is not existing, then it will be create the database. So command is same, create database if not exist. Okay, the name is same. It means what? Create a database if not exist. If it is exist, it will not create, because same database we cannot create it in your server. So this is your command. Then check show the databases. Now it is again display inside this, that is the south databases, means that database was not existing in this server and it will create it, it's a new database, that is the south wind. Okay, then again for dropping this, the drop command is used. Drop database if exist, EXISTS, exits, UTHWRND. So we are here what checking the functionality of if exist, if exist clause. Okay, okay, drop database if exist, spelling mistake is there, EXISTS. Okay, it will display the message. Now row affected, row affected means some changes are made. So again show databases. Now again the database has deleted. Okay, so south wind was there previously and we dropped this data south wind database, so it is the deleted from this database directory. Okay, so this way we can check the database is existing or not, and we can create the database as well as you can delete the database. So this is your creating the database. So again we will delete it, so we will create a database, if not exist, created, show the databases, it is the, now it is the created. So when we have see there are the multiple databases are present inside over there, but we have to use any database, means whenever we want to work with any database, that times you have to use this database, means we have to come inside this database, because n number of the databases they are there. So how the computer will understand that which database user want to use? Okay, so that's why we have to select any one database that we have created or already existing inside your server, and then we will work with this database. So command is this use command, use and the name of the database. Okay, so use command is there. Because of use command, what happens, the computer will understand the user which data want which database, which database user want to perform some operations. So command is the use database, use name of the database. Okay, now check over here, database change. In the previously what happens, the database is MariaDB and the none was there, and after this use commands what happened, the database is changed and the MariaDB Southwind, means we are using which database right now, we are using the Southwind database right now. So this way we will finalize or we will choose which database we want to work. Okay, so that's why we will select any of the database that are already existing inside your server. So now we will work with this. Now what I said, database is nothing but the collections of the multiple tables, and these tables are related with each other, that is called as a relational database. Now we will create the different tables inside this database. The name of our database is now here, that is the Southwind. So first we will check how many tables are present inside this database, that is the Southwind database. So command is show tables, the command is show tables. Okay, So what happens? Show tables empty set. Why empty set? Because they inside this database no table is existing, because we created this show south wine database. Right now we did not created any tables inside this south wine. That's why no tables is existing inside this database. So it will not display any table. So it is display the message that is the empty set. No database are existing inside this. Okay, so you want to check how many tables are present inside this database. The command is the show tables. Now the next command is to create the tables. Okay, create the tables. Suppose you want to create the tables, that is the name of the table is the product, and inside this we have seen this in the previously. So this is our show wine is the database. Inside this table is name, product, and these are the parameters. Parameters means it is the column name or it is the attributes. The attributes are product ID, product code, name, quantity, and the price. Okay, these are the attributes of the tables. And types is the product ID is the integer, product code is the character whose the maximum length is the 3, name is the variable character, quantity is the integer, and price is the 10 decimal. 10 comma 2 means 10 is what? It is the real part, whereas the 2 is the decimal part. Okay, so this structure you have to create it. Now for this, so this is your command, create table if not exist product. If not exist is the clause. Suppose this through this clause we will check every times the same name table is existing or not. Suppose it is exist, it will display the message, or it will not create any tables, and suppose it is not exist, then it will create the tables. Okay, if without that we can also create the tables, but two things we have covered through this clause, that is checking as well as the creating. Okay, if not exist then create, otherwise it will not created. So create is the command, table is the keywords, again if not exist is the clauses, and the product is what? Product is the name of the table that we want to give. Okay, next one is these are the parameters, these are the attributes, that is the product ID, product code, name, quantity, price, and the primary key. So these are the attributes of your table that you want to create. Okay, so its a type is what? Integer. Then unsigned, sign and unsigned are both the type of the data types. Unsigned means it may be the positive, it may be the negative. Not null, not null means this value is the compulsory, this attribute should not be optional. We cannot skip this attributes value. Without filling this product ID code we cannot go forward. Okay, so that's why it is called as the not null. Then auto increment. Auto increment means it will automatically increment every time. So we don't require to give the product ID, automatically it will get increment one by one, that is the auto increment. So n number of the features you can add with every attributes. You have to just write next to next means product ID is the name of the attributes, then it's a type, that is the integer, its the value is the unsigned means always it is the positive. Not null, its the value should not be null. Then what is the type? Auto increment, it will increment automatically. Clear? So one by one you have to write its features, what type of the column attributes you want or you have to set attributes parameters set. Okay, next one is the product code. What is the product code? Product code is the attribute name and the type is the character, and maximum length of this character is the 3. Again its the value is the not null. Not null means it is again the it is not optional, it is the compulsory. Not null means compulsory, and we cannot skip this value. And this the default value is what? Product code default in the space. Okay, so name, again the name is the attributes, then variable character, that is the 30, again it is the not null, and default is the double quotes. Again quantity, its the type is the integer, this is again the unsigned, it is again not null, default value is the 0. Okay, and the price is what? It is the decimal types, 7 comma 2 means real part is a 7 whereas the decimal part is the 2, not none. Default value is 9999 means every time it will get automatically inserted into your table. Okay, so this is, let me check first. So this is your table. Inside this tables what happens? Character, variable character, integer, decimal. Then you have to set the primary key for in every tables. So primary key, you have to write the, like the primary key, these are the keywords, then the name of the attributes, which attributes you have to set as a primary key. So which attributes you want to set, that is the product ID is your primary key for this table. So this way we will create the table. So just I will copy and paste these commands as it is. Okay, now this tables is created. Okay, show tables. The command is, suppose table is created is not, we will check through the commands, that is the show tables. Okay, so tables in Southwind, that is the name of the table, is the product. Now it is the created product table is the created. Now suppose you want to describe its parameters, means we have taken this parameters of your tables. Now we will check the same parameters is the table is created to the same parameters or not. So command is the describe product, name of the table. Okay, so these are the fields. What are the fields? Product ID is the fields, type is the integer, it is the unsigned, null no, it is the primary key, default value is the null, and it is the auto increments. These are the features of your product ID as per we given in while creating the tables. It will automatically, same way it will display on your screen. Now product code, that is the character no, same, name, quantity, then price in the decimal, that is a default value is this one. Suppose we are not insert any value, that times default value it will automatically take this values, that is meaning of the default value. Suppose we are not giving any value, that times it will take this default value. Okay, it is over. So this is up to your creating the tables and how to display the contents of this table. Now next thing is how to insert the data inside this table. Okay, how to insert. Now we have successfully created a tables. Now we want to insert the data inside this table. So what is the command for this? So command is the insert into name of the table, values. So insert is the keyword, into is the keyword, give the table name, which table name, in tables you want to insert the informations, then values, then first column values through last column. You have to give the values in of the particular value parameters or the attributes. All attributes values you have to give one by one as per your descriptions, or as per your table columns value. You have to give the values in a same fashions. Okay, suppose your as per your column name, the column name is product ID, then first value is your product ID. It will not interchange, it will give the proper, you have to maintain the proper sequence of your attributes. Okay, so this is the commands. So I will give the commands insert. insert, insert into the name of the table, that is the name of the table is the product. This is the name of the product tables in your data, in our database, that is the Southwind is our database. Now values. Okay, so first parameter is this product ID. The product ID is suppose 1001 comma pen, that is the first is the pen, pen, because it is the types is the character, that's why, and the size of this product character is the 3. So after 3 we cannot insert the data. Means suppose your pen 1, suppose you are writing the pens, pens, still it will not text because the maximum size of this character we have mentioned here 3. So your product code should not be greater than 3. Okay, then pen, 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 red, red, then value is 500. Okay, so this is the integer, first value is the integer, then this is the character, maximum size is the 3, variable character, that is the 30, that's why we can enter this value up to 30. Then quantity is the 5000. So quantity is the integer and maximum length of this quantity is the 10, and decimal is 1.23. Suppose we are not writing the 1.23 price value, then it will take default value, that is this one. Then semicolon is the important, because of semicolon it means we are completed our commands. Okay, so what the message is display here? One row affected. One row affected means one data is inserted. So we can check the data is inserted properly inside your table or not. The command is select star from product. Okay, now this is your insert